You guys are going to have to bear with my presentation notes this evening. I guys, I'm really sorry. Like I said, when it comes to technology, I am like so challenged, and I had everything I thought all set up and ready to go tonight. So you're going to have to bear with my actual slide presentation the way that I have this done. So we're beyond the top of the hour already, and my plan was to be very respectful of your time tonight. So guys, we're going to get this call kicked off. But before we do that, I want to remind you that it's okay, guys. It's okay, and it's not too late to invite. So here is the thing. Do you know anyone who is a teacher, or maybe someone who owns their own fitness studio, someone who's tried network marketing with other companies and maybe kind of felt out of alignment with their culture, or maybe somebody who's a grandma, or somebody who loves to travel? Or how about a single mama, or somebody who has lost a loved one to suicide, guys, or maybe even somebody who has walked through addictions in their life? You know what? Even if you were invited here this evening by someone, go out and invite someone else to join you this evening. Invite somebody to come on this journey with you. Go shoot them a note and just say, hey, I know this is last minute notice, but I was just thinking of you and thought this might be something that you might be interested in. What you got going right now, guys? Even if they don't get back to you right away, then we've always got the recording that we will share with you later on after this evening. But here is the thing. Guys, you've already done this. Thank you for everybody who is joining us. Let me look at the chat here. Oh, the people can't see me. That's okay. You don't need to see me. Here we go. Love technical difficulties. We've got Canada. We've got Ontario. We've got San Antonio. We have Vancouver. We have Illinois. Guys, we have got such a lineup. Oh my gosh, we've got so many people joining us. Long Island, Minnesota, Maine. Holy buckets. Welcome, Canadians, to the call. Virginia. Who else? Who else have we got? Northern Ontario, Maryland. Thank you guys who have jumped on and joined us tonight. Also, if you are new to Amari, brand new, drop a 1 in the actual chat box so that we can give you an official welcome. Guys, so I am coming in from Nebraska. Yes, the great state of Nebraska. I am just a small town farmer's wife, guys, that lives in the middle of nowhere, USA. And I am so excited to be here this evening with you all, and we are excited to have you here. So I don't know who or what has brought you guys to this amazing call tonight, but I do know this much. Someone cared enough about you to invite you here. And so welcome, welcome, welcome. So guys, why become a brand partner with the Mental Wellness Company? Well, here is the thing. We're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. Bear with me, like I said, because my slide presentation is not working correctly. So before we get into all of that, though, let me introduce you to me. I am Jazzie Will, and I'm a leader here at Amari. I have a background with 15 years in nutrition, body anatomy, and fitness. I also have worked 30 years with special needs students, and I have 11 years in the marketing arena. And guys, I am also a certified mental wellness coach and a functional food specialist. But guys, first and foremost, I am a wife of 42 years. I am a mama of 2 and a jamma to 5 of the most amazing little people in the world, all between the ages of 20 months and 11 years. And guys, they are my true passion. They are my why, and they are what keeps me grounded, centered, and focused when things get hard. So if you are a wife, a mama, a jamma, first and foremost, drop a 1 in the comment box, drop a 2 in the comment box, because that's really what life is all about. And guys, like I said, so a little bit about me and my story and how I actually landed here at Amari. As you can see, I've been in the health and wellness industry for a number of years, guys, yet I actually found myself struggling with my own mental wellness a few years back. And really, guys, I mean, I've struggled with it all of my life, but a few years ago, it took a hard left turn, which really surprised me because I thought I was the one that was doing everything right. I used supplements, I worked out every day, I was eating nutritionally, or at least I thought I was doing all of the mindset work. I am actually a certified Tony Robbins thought coach and a John Maxwell facilitator. And guys, mindset work does not get any better than that. Yet I found myself really struggling. So when I had a friend that reached out to me that said, you have to check this out, I felt like it was my only hope to actually get my mental wellness in the places that I needed to get it to. So, but guys, here's the thing, to be actually honest with you all, I actually um, when I started checking into this, there was something else that resonated with me even more so than the products. And that was Amari's 5 core values. Those are the values of love, integrity, innovation, service, and humility, guys. And that really truly aligned with my core values so much so that it just sucked me right in. And since I was already working in the marketing arena, I knew the opportunity that this actually offered my family and I knew what it could do for us. So, guys, I jumped right in as a builder, and I have never looked back. And, guys, the best part of this whole experience has been getting to be a part of such a kind, loving, caring community that's truly in this to see others win. Plus, I really have enjoyed getting to connect with so many amazing people that have actually played such a tremendous role in my life. And speaking of those amazing people, before we go any farther, I'm excited to get to introduce to you a very special lady that has joined me this evening. And that is Bailey Waite, guys. Bailey, guys, I'm telling you, this woman came into my life 2 years ago, and her transformation has just blown my mind. The amazing thing about her is she just continues to get better and grow every single day. There's only one way to describe her, and that's a lady who went from major trauma to terrific mama and beyond. And I always kind of chuckle when I say that because, guys, it always reminds me of Buzz Lightyear and how he's always there to save the day and to serve so many others. And that is this lady. Bailey, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
There you go. Now I can hear you.
Okay,
Yep.
awesome.
Yep, I can hear you. Oh my gosh, lady, thank you so much for joining us this evening and for sharing. I mean, being open and honest and vulnerable and sharing your story with us. I know that that's not the easiest thing to do. So tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, so I am 32. I am a mother of 2 of literally the best children in the world. Like, they are my absolute world. They are both girls. They are beautiful, loving, caring, like all of the things you could dream of in children. So I actually had been full-time working since I was 12. I worked my way through high school, kept working. I've worked in restaurant industry for 15 years. I worked in the cleaning industry for like 10 years in a mix of that. I now own my own cleaning business. And I mean, currently right now, I'm also a certified mental wellness coach. I'm a certified wellness coach, and I'm working on my naturopathic practitioner course. So I've got some things under my belt over the last couple of years, which has been really nice because I was always so stuck in the mindset that I'd never be able to go back to school because my ADHD and my PTSD were way too bad for that. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. But
I love that. So tell us what your life was like prior to Amari.
Okay. My life was a mess. to put it point blank. So I was actually in it took me 2 years after this relationship to realize exactly how abusive the 11-year relationship I was in was. I was with my girl's father for 11 years. And our relationship was rough. There was no physical abuse. And I think that in my mind made me feel like I wasn't being abused, but there was emotional, there was mental, there was literally all of the things you can imagine happened. And it was a terrible environment for my children. We, for whatever reason, after 11 years, ended up getting engaged and then broke up like 2 months after that because he had cheated on me. So we broke up in about November 2019, and it was really a rough go for the next 8 to 10 months. It caused me a lot of trauma. I was a doormat for him. I was literally the person he could rely on, even though I shouldn't have allowed him to let me or to rely on me the way he did. And in September 2020, he ended up completing suicide in front of me. So I've also had my run with addiction. I was addicted to my very first drug at the age of 12, and I was an addict straight through up until I was 21 when I had my first child. So pretty quickly after the suicide happened, I went right back to addiction. There was a period of 3 weeks after his passing that I still to this day have a hard time remembering because I was in so much shock. And I had gone back to a lot of things that I had always promised myself I would never do. And then, so that happened in September. By December, 3 months later, I was dealing with CPS. My girls' school called on me because I really was not being the best mother. I can look back on that now and see that, but it really took me a long time to be able to do that. So they were involved in my life actually 2 days before Christmas. So December 23rd was my first knock on the door. And by June 21st, 2021, I had lost custody of my children as well and was arrested in another province in Canada, all in the same 24 hours for some pretty heavy charges as well. So it was, and that wasn't even the end of it. I was still stuck in my addiction. I kept allowing myself to go back to it. It was a really, really hard time in my life. So, June 2021, I had lost my girls. And it wasn't until February 2022 that I had got them back. I worked my ass off for those 8 months with 5 to 6 appointments a week. And for a lot of the time, I was still actually relapsing a lot. And because it's so many times I hear people say, well, if I lose my children, like I'll do anything to get them back. And I thought that too. But when you're so traumatized and when you're so at a low point in your life, it's really hard to come back from. So come February 2022, I ended up getting my children back. And the very same day I joined this business.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That is that is mind blowing. I mean, just the things that you have gone through are beyond what a lot of people actually experience. I mean, in life all the way around. So tell us what your life is like now that you've started the products.
Okay. So I've suffered from depression, ADHD, and anxiety for as long as I can remember. My very first suicidal thought was at the age of 10. And I spent a lot of my teenage years, as I mentioned, in addiction, trying to escape all of the things that I had gone through. Because even as a child, my life was not easy. So I was to the point where it was actually before my girl's dad had passed, I was physically like throwing up every single day. If I got too excited, I would throw up. If I got too mad, I would throw up. I was multiple times a day, every single day, like clockwork. There was a point in my life where my youngest was holding my hair in the morning while she was supposed to be getting ready for school because I was throwing up. So from the very first day of taking these products, I have not thrown up. I almost instantly felt like relief come over my body from having the products in my system. I've done a lot of work on my CPTSD over the years, and I could never really implement anything I learned because my mind was such a mess. I couldn't focus on anything. I was exhausted constantly. I was probably exhausted because I was so depressed. And now I don't feel like that anymore. I finally have like peaceful thoughts in my head. I don't sit there yawning my day away. I don't need a nap every single day. And honestly, for me, I feel like the biggest turning point was the change in my children after getting them on the children's products as well. My my nervous system was a wreck, but so was my children's. It was to the point where my oldest was calling home every single day from school, asking to be picked up because she felt sick. And I knew it wasn't a sickness that was going to harm anybody else. I knew it was from her anxiety being so bad because what I went through, they went through. And they went through some heavier stuff, being taken from me after losing their dad. We had a really good relationship the whole time they were taken still, but it wasn't easy on them. So between me taking the products and them taking the products, our whole house is just happier. We all feel better. We all can talk easier and communicate easier. It's amazing. Yeah.
That's just, that is mind blowing. So I'm going to throw this one at you. What is your favorite product?
I think Mood Plus is my favorite product. I love me a happy juice. Do not get me wrong, but it was the Mood Plus that very first day when I took it, and I didn't have my happy juice until the afternoon, and I did not puke after taking that Mood Plus. I was like, there is something to this.
That's just mind blowing.
So I see someone asked what product I started with. I actually dove right into becoming a partner. And a lot of the reason that I dove into becoming a partner was because when you're in recovery, community is everything. If you can surround yourself with the proper people, places, and things, that is the key to recovery. If you can surround yourself with the proper people, doing the proper things, being in the proper places and the kind of rooms, like if you're going to sit in a room with millionaires, you're going to become a millionaire. Like that's kind of, so I knew I needed something that would give me a little bit of hope. And just from what I've been through, I knew that there was no doubt I could stand behind a mental wellness company. There was no doubt in my mind. And then I started researching the gut brain axis, and it kind of blew my mind. And I was like, I need a part of this. So that's why initially I started with the company.
Got it. Bailey, I just love you to pieces. So what would you say to a person that's terrified to make the leap, either to even come in and try the products or to step in this business opportunity? What piece of advice would you give them?
Okay, so I wrote down a quote because I love quotes.
I love it.
Thinking will not overcome fear, action will. And that is really what I live by now. Even this call, I was absolutely terrified to do this call. But I've really learned that I've been able to turn my mess into a message for others. And like that has been the most fulfilling job I've ever done in my whole entire life. And I've had a lot of jobs. I've been in a lot of situations. My jobs were always to be of service to other people. And I feel like this is a whole different way to really serve people in a way that's not only needed, but like important to making this world different for our children and different for our grandchildren and different for all of the people coming after us. and I want to create a god dang legacy. So that's what I'm here to do.
My gosh, that's one of the things I love you for, lady. Oh my gosh, guys, give Bailey some love and some hearts in the chat, would you please? This woman is absolutely amazing, and I'm telling you, she's going to go out and she's going to change the world. Thank you so much, Bailey, for jumping on and sharing your story tonight. You have such a strong passion and such a strong why that you are going to transform the lives of hundreds of thousands of people through your inspiration and your hope. So thank you so much. I cannot
Thank you
tell you
for
how much I
asking me to be
appreciate.
on here.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right, guys, you just heard an amazing testimonial about the importance of mental wellness and how it affects a person's life. So how will this mental wellness movement, how is it a perfect fit for you and a perfect opportunity? Well, here's the thing, guys. This market is projected to reach over 280 billion in 2030. And guys, we are the leaders in this space. Everyone else is still trying to play catch up and guys, here's the thing was when I came in, people like literally laughed at me when I talked about the gut brain axis and gut health. And now we're hearing all about the importance of it being a part of our actual well-being. And in fact, so much so that the world is actually starting to catch up and everybody is starting to talk about it. Hold on here. Let me get to the next one. So we were one of the fastest growing wellness companies in 2022. Guys, we're not new to this business. In fact, we just brought on David Chong as a new strategic business investor, helping us skyrocket this into becoming a global name in the homes of families, guys, all over the world. I mean, and we also have opened in 50 countries and have had 100% growth year after year. Guys, and I cannot go any farther without talking about our Chief Science Officer, Dr. Sean Talbot, because this man has played such a major role in the success of Amari. He is not only the leading expert in mental wellness and gut health, but he is the most sought after formulator in the industry. I mean, he has done dozens of research studies and has over 14 published books. And his last book that he published is mental fitness, guys. And if you have not had the opportunity to take a look at this book and read it, I strongly encourage you to do so. Oops, don't want that one, Harley. Sorry. All right, here's where we're gonna have a little bit of fun. So if you're a Happy Juice fan, tell us what you love most about it in the comment box. And Bailey, I'm going to put you in charge of watching those comments and watching them roll through. I'm going to come back to you in just a little bit. So hang tight, guys. Dr. Sean's innovations in developing our product are seriously like nothing else on the market. And as you can see, we have everything from Happy Juice to Happy Hormones to Happy Kids, guys, and so much more happy. And here are just a few testimonies all about all of that happy. Justina said anxiety was her normal state. She constantly felt overwhelmed, burned out, and stressed with a racing heart and weight on her chest, along with monkey mind every night. But guys, all of that stopped after she started on Happy Juice. And Courtney said, and I have to tell you guys, I can so relate to Courtney's story because this was my story. Courtney said horrible PMS symptoms and curled up in bed in pain. Guys, I can relate to that. Horrible mood swings. That was me. It was like out of body experiences for me, and a heavy flow along with cycles and long cycles that were continuously a struggle. But guys, after she started on the Happy Hormones pack, her cramps became almost non-existent. Her moods were better balanced and her flow was lessened. Guys, I cannot tell you how much I wish I would have had our happy hormones pack in my life when I was going through all of that at that stage of the game. And guys, not, whoops, no, wrong one here. I want this one. Sorry. Here's an amazing testimony from a young lady. And I can tell you guys that after being in the education field for 30 years, I know the struggle and the importance of this one. Excuse me, these are only a few of the feelings that kids struggle with nowadays, guys. It's extreme anxiety, OCD, feelings of wishing they were dead, and not able to focus. But listen to this lady's results. Amari has had a profound impact on my life. It has allowed me to burst out of a shell that has confined me. It has allowed me to experience life to its fullest. Now I'm getting incredible opportunities that otherwise would have been impossible for someone like me. I hope Amari can transform your life like it did mine. So guys, not only are we innovative in our products, but we're also innovative in our opportunity. And one way we do that is we put people over profits, and we are the highest paid in the industry. How do we do that? Guys, we pay 8 different ways. And yes, you heard that right. So we pay through fast start bonuses, social selling bonuses, minimum monthly rewards, rewards and cash prizes, car bonuses, vacations of a lifetime, legacy opportunities, and bonus pools. Guys, and here is just one of those bonuses. It's the fastest, simplest way to earn a quick $500. And that is with our Focus on 5 bonus. With just 5 new orders every month, you are going to earn $500. I mean, how flippin' cool is that? You get to earn this 100% commission every month that you sign up new people. And if that's not enough, guys, we have an amazing affiliate marketing payout in which you can earn up to 38% commissions. Guys, that is the highest paid in the industry. We also have a minimum monthly guarantee that pays not only reward points, but a guaranteed $1,000 to $2,500 every month. We also have a phenomenal e-commerce business model with absolutely no customer join fees, added promotional discounts and gifts with promotional codes, and an amazing, let me say that again, amazing, wait a minute, one more time, amazing influencer program. Guys, and if that's not enough, we have a proven system to set you up for success with a 10-day social media launch that will generate leads, trainings in social selling from some of the top leaders in the industry, email reactivations, chat GPT trainings, which is one of my favorites, weekly live Zooms, established Facebook groups for ad tag and messaging availability, guys, weekly opportunity calls, and advanced trainings as your business grows. Okay, so hold on, a little bit of a time out here, because that's a lot of information. And, I'm going to tell you that you don't have to remember all of this. Remember way back in the beginning when I said that someone cared enough about you to invite you here this evening? Well, all you have to do, guys, is get back to that person that invited you, and they can answer any and all of your questions that are rolling around in your head right now. So I do have one more thing that I want to share, one more little opportunity that I want to share with you this evening. And that's how you can get started here at Amari, guys. we have 3 amazing packs tailored to fit your budget and your needs. But guys, what I love most about this is it's not just about getting started with the products, but each pack actually comes with so many other perks as well. And one of those perks is you get to earn points toward achieving a fabulous trip for you and your family. Guys, this year we are going on a cruise to Greece. And I'm telling you, if you do not have this on your bucket list, get it there and let's get you on that ship because I want you all there partying with me. So here's the thing, guys. At Amari, customer service is very, very, very important to us. And we want you to be able to evaluate the products absolutely risk-free. Whether you're starting with us as a customer or a brand builder, if you're not 100% satisfied, we will fully refund your purchase. Guys, so here's the thing. There is no better time than now. And again, I want to encourage you to get back to the person who cared enough to invite you here tonight. Guys, they love you and they only want what's best for you. And I'm sorry, this is one thing, guys. My heart is so full with this company and what it has to offer people that it will bring me to tears every single time. Anyway, Bailey, were there any Happy Juice comments in the comment box that you saw?
Okay, there were literally so many. So
Woo!
we're talking like more energy, gives the get up and go in the morning. It's a rocket fuel, which I absolutely love because I totally agree. More creativity on the new mango, 100%. Balance me out because I drink more water, which because it tastes so terrific. I can totally relate to that. The flavors and how it makes me feel. No more bloat, more energy, no brain fog, no anxiety. Mood, focus, motivation, mood, energy levels, gut health, and hormones from one. And no more afternoon naps. And a lot of people are just talking about the taste because, I mean, it is delicious no matter which Happy Juice you're getting. Focus, energy, motivation. And no more hot flashes and night sweats because it helped with menopause symptoms.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's so amazing. I'm telling you, what we've got here is truly like nothing else. And so, guys, you know what? Thank you so much for joining Bailey and I this evening. It's been a true honor and pleasure to serve you tonight. Now go out and take on your life with grace and gratitude. Bye, guys.
Hi, everyone.